Okay, so considering I took the hit of a mangrove, I convinced Johnny with one supreme taco to take the bite.
Lord, that fang is bad.
Take the bite from false water cobra. It's about a minute now.
Yeah, that back fang was bad.
Why is it why are the tears coming out? No. Duvernoy's gland is kicking. All right, so whenever you want to get her off, it's about a minute.
Hold it.
Let's see.
Hold her, please. She's not going to bite you again.
Oh, Grant doesn't have any
He put her in a food response and
skills.
she's triggered by movements.
Come on, sweetie. Let's get you off.
Come on. She's an angel otherwise.
I know. All right. Okay. Get her off.
Let go. Let go. You can let go, babe. Thank you.
Oh, get your finger.
Now watch.
Okay.
Don't move fast. Don't move fast.
Oh, no. I don't want to eat your finger again.
She's not.
All right. That's
She's
it.
good.
That was it.
Yeah, see?
I know she's an angel. My female in the other room is a feeding monster. So this one, yes, is a feeding response. She got really confused.
Because the big thing with people with falses is they move way too fast and it triggers them. But she's good.
So you saw Johnny get absolutely slammed, but this is what a normal false water cobra bite looks like. Nowhere near as bad, just little tiny pinpricks. We just wanted to give you some. Hey, real quick, before we continue with this video, some of you might know who I am, some of you probably don't. I am one of Kevin McCurley's friends. I also do YouTube. My name is Andy Gabbard. I go by Andy Gabbs on YouTube. I've been helping Kevin a little bit with filming and some editing. Not on his payroll at all, just one of his friends helping him out. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, that would be cool, but you definitely don't have to. I will throw a link in the pinned comment or the description. But real quick, just wanted to introduce myself, say hi. You might be seeing me around, you might be hearing my voice in some of the videos like you will in this one. Kevin and I have a lot of cool content coming out, some really cool wood turtle stuff out in the wild, venomous videos, cage build videos that Kevin is really excited to be partnering with a certain company on a cage. So look forward to all of that content. Kevin will still have all of his bubblegum videos coming out as well. I will not be messing with those. That's all Kevin. You just might see me tweak a couple thumbnails or something like that. So you guys might be seeing a little bit more of me. Just wanted to introduce myself and say hi. Now, back to Johnny getting envenomated by a false water cobra.
We're going to call us 20 minutes. That snake was chewing. There was a fair bit of bleeding. And this snake is actually Johnny's pet. And she just came out. She was all crazy and she was...
Because somebody didn't know how to work with it.
Yeah, chewing. So I heard some screaming and commotion and a lot of laughter. So I came into the room and I happened to see Johnny getting chewed on, and I just said, please leave it. Let her chew for a little bit. So we let her go for about a minute and a half. A lot of chewing. She kind of just worked right along your finger. So you felt, what did you feel initially? Like some burning?
But afterwards, I'd say 30 seconds into the bite and she let go, I felt burning sensation and a bit of swelling of like compartment syndrome. But like now it's going down. I can feel I have like more of my motion back. Before my finger was locked, so I couldn't bend it this much before.
So maybe a minute and a half just isn't enough. She was like actively just chewing going down there. At a minute and a half, I decided I wanted it off because what I did with the mangrove snake, I really made sure it got me, and I wasn't too sure I wanted Johnny to have to go through that. But so a minute and a half, we're gonna see what can actually happen from false water cobra and its Duvernoy's gland.
Well, they definitely thought wrong. It was fully envenomating Johnny, but as you'll see in the video, really not too bad. The pain wasn't horrible, there's just lots of localized swelling.
All right, so when I was bitten by the mangrove snake, my arm and everything was 10 degrees on average. It was 10 degrees warmer than my normal arm. So where I was bitten was always hot. So now this is where the bite was, and we definitely have some good swelling. We're kind of like where I was when I got bit by a hognose before. Okay, so what's really interesting is, if I go 88, 89, 90. Okay, so let's say we're gonna have 90. Let me see this one. Okay, so 83. So we can have a difference of 6-7 degrees, but This is the finger that was bitten. So that's pretty swollen up. We're getting some serum.
Hemotoxic venom.
Yeah, okay, so let's take a look. So serum. So we're just having some weeping. There was some good bleeding. So when I shoot this with the gun, 80, 84, 82. So I think what's going on is it's so swollen, we don't have a lot of circulation. So now his finger is cooling more towards room temp. There's no pain associated.
No pain. And let me reiterate, the reason why we didn't yank her off my finger is because I was bit by a dog before and I didn't want to tear the scars.
This is Johnny's pet snake, and it just mistook his hand for food, and you can just get it right off. Mm-hmm. But I heard it, they were going on about it, and I was like, wow, this would really be great. So I think the next thing I'll probably do is go through a hognose bite, so I can kind of document that too. So the mangrove snake, you know, it's only bad if you really let him chew, but if you don't let him chew, it's nothing. Look at that, the edema right there.
It's not even bad. I don't feel like it's not painful. Like I have no pain, no nothing. It's just swelling.
All right, we'll come back to it. Hey, all right, we are about 18 hours. I keep touching Johnny's little bite. Okay, these are really interesting tattoos, aren't they? Actually, he's been documenting it. So what we have is definite swelling. Show me your other hand. Okay, so he's so tender, I can see. So we have swelling. This is averaging maybe 4 to 6 degrees above the temperature of his normal hand, and we are seeing swelling pretty much ending right there. So a couple things to note. The difference between this and, let's say, the mangrove snake is it seems like you have some pain.
It's tender.
Yep, and turn that over because I know it. All right, so it's tender. This is the finger that got bit, so you can see that. That's Johnny punching stupid things. But
mechanics work.
Yeah, I'm kidding. So I can see this. So another thing to note, you had some discomfort while you're sleeping.
Yeah, it traveled to my lymph node, and my lymph node swelled.
Yep, so his lymph node, which is under his armpit now, is a bit swollen.
But I have no pain this way, nothing this way, no loss of feeling, anything.
So it's just kind of like discomfort?
It's just discomfort right now. Like, it doesn't feel like there's, like, loss of pressure. There's, like, just loss of motion from that. But, like, all in all, I'm fine.
Yeah, he's still busy. He's working and doing things. And this, don't forget, this is about 1.5 minutes. This animal chewed. So we're trying to look and document the worst case scenario. So if you are keeping, like, a falsie or a mangrove snake, just don't let them chew on you when they are chewing or whatever. Get them off your hand and you can avoid this. But we are definitely trying to show the worst case thing. The next thing is I'm trying to locate a hognose right now that will bite me. So I've gone through something very similar with a hognose like this where my hand swelled up. I don't know if it traveled that far, but I certainly know my hand and everything swelled up and it hurt. All right, we'll come back to more. What do you got?
Also, are you still filming?
Yep.
Also, this bite I found out because I've been bit by the falsies when they're younger a couple times and just grabbed and they held on to me. But this bite is way different because it might be a food response.
Well, it was a food response because you could just see this animal just chewing. She was super excited. She's a very, very sweet snake. She was super excited. She grabbed and just held on and was kind of like chewing along his hand. And normally Johnny would just get the snake right off. So we'll continue to document. All right, so how long has it been now?
It's 30 hours.
30 hours. So that's where the bite was. And swelling has really, really come down.
Swelling maxed out all the way up to my forearm about here. And that was it. But I have bruising here. And then what I didn't realize, we were talking about with that mangrove bite, is you had your bruising too, I guess from the swelling. And then I ended up finding out that this right here started bruising.
Yeah, so there's all hemorrhaging right here. So this is little blood vessels that are just essentially rupturing and then they're bleeding on the skin.
But there's no pain.
Yeah, there's no pain at all. So overall, I'd say that this bite, I mean, we gotta exclude those fingers, wasn't really terrible. for about a minute and a half. Good slobbery envenomation with a lot of chewing.
What I was thinking of too when I was bit, another trigger mechanism was the fact that she was already latched onto somebody else. So like taking her off the other person, she already was ready to pump something. So I got more.
So the whole story was somebody opened up Johnny's snake's cage. It came out, bit her on the finger, and it was the normal bite. Grab, and then they get it off real quick. That's Nicole. Nicole had no signs of any envenomation whatsoever. She had a little bite, there's a little bit of bleeding, so definitely we had the teeth and stuff like that, but the snake was not allowed to stay on. Then the snake transferred over to Johnny, and then we allowed this bite to remain. All right, so this is a real good documentation, I would say, of, you know, just novice false water cobra bite where it's allowed to envenomate easily. You can remove the animal and not allow the chewing, because remember, it's a non-pressurized system. It's a Duvernay's gland that must be worked and manipulated with the large rear fangs that kind of work that saliva, or the, you know, basically modified saliva, into the finger. But I don't think it
literally doesn't hurt. That's the weird part.
It's just something that we all must be aware of when we keep these animals, and we must just kind of watch our P's and Q's. It wasn't as bad as the mangrove. I can't compare to mangrove. I've never been bit by one. I've been tagged by a Crowley, but he just grabs me and let go. Yeah, we don't care. All right, so anyways, so that's that, and we'll see if there's anything else. But yeah, you can definitely see that petite, like, hemorrhaging, and your lymph gland, lymph node. Yep. All right, but you know, totally just. I mean, I'm allergic to yellow jackets, and I've had my whole arm swell up from one sting, and it swelled up, got hot, was itchy, but I never have the kind of bruising, because I can see the bruising right there. All right, I'd like to see what everybody has to say about this, but now we know, and let's just watch our P's and Q's.
I also forgot to record an outro for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Like Kevin said in the video, he is going to be getting bit by a hognose in a video coming soon. Hopefully I can be there to film that one. Would love to experience that with you guys. So stay tuned, drop a like on the video, comment, subscribe. Getting close to 1 million subscribers on this channel, hoping to hit it by the end of the year, which is a very ambitious goal. I think we're right around 850,000 right now. But subscribe, comment, share the video, help us out. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.